You have arrived at the K.O.E. Nation.
Clap.
Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for a very anticipated spirit review of Wild Turkey 101, aged 12 years. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands. One damn handsome man, if I do say so myself. And I am joined here this evening by my indomitable broadcast partners. The one, the only.
Chicken, you're a big bucking emperor. Try to keep this short so we can drink this amazing juice.
And
your 15-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, non-chill filtered, quadruple distilled, blend master himself, and god damn wild turkey loving son of a bitch, Tony fucking G, Linktree / Tony the Rock.
So, this was your present at the gift exchange, T. A 12-year Turk from Wild Turkey. Just gonna go ahead.
Oh god, it's just...
There it is. That's the presentation there, folks. It truly is beautiful.
It really is. That's...
Yeah. Well, Tony, go ahead and start pouring. I'll read off the back
Oh,
of
no.
this here.
Really? You're gonna, like, chicken's gonna
Yeah,
start.
I have
Wow.
eyes too.
Okay, I mean, we usually trust on 2020.
I also have eyes.
Yeah.
He's always like, Tony's got 20/20 vision. I'm like, what the fuck do I have?
2015, actually.
Chopped liver vision.
Yeah, Wild Turkey, aged 12 years. My son Eddie and I have dedicated our lives to distilling real Kentucky bourbon. You could say it runs through our veins. We've been doing things the right way since day one, staying true to the traditions and processes that have been used for over 100 years, because good things take time. This 12-year-old bourbon is no exception.
I might have gone a little loose. There
you go. I've been told this bourbon is a bit like me, aged longer for more character. I like to think there's a story in every bottle. I feel the spirit of Kentucky with its rolling hills, rugged wilderness, and bold colors. Taste the richer, more generous flavors you only get, taste the rainbow. You only get from bourbon matured at the highest level of char possible. Go ahead, close your eyes, smell the bourbon first, then let the flavors roll into your mouth. That's the real way to taste the true character of this 12-year-old Wild Turkey Kentucky bourbon. Jimmy Russell.
God. I can't believe it's real, and I can't believe it's here. Like, this is just...
And it came from Japan.
Yeah.
I can, like, taste
This
it.
has tasting notes on the back, so I'm not going to
let's not... Yeah, we don't want to touch that yet. I'm just...
Yeah, Tony's just gotten this bottle tonight. I've been hanging on to this bottle at my house for months, well over half a year, in anticipation of this, because I always put a lot of thought into Christmas. And it's as you can tell, it's always a holiday I kind of freak out for, because I love it. And
So what's the proof on this?
101.
you know,
it's
it seems
101.
yeah, it's their
The
101
best
aged
proof.
12 years.
Perfect.
101 proof. Wild Turkey 101 is... It's my Buffalo Trace. It is my go-to. It is my standard in bourbon. I will... If that's what the bar has, that's what I'm drinking. And I will grab that before I grab some other stuff.
I know this is going to sound kind
It's
of weird
better,
to some of y'all,
allegedly.
but Tony, if he had to choose between, like, you can only have one distillery till the end of your time, but you could have everything from that distillery, I know most people would pick Buffalo Trace. I think Tony would probably go Wild Turkey.
I might go Turkey, Maker's Mark, then Buffalo Trace.
Damn. Okay, I would be pretty much actually the opposite flip of that. Buffalo Trace, Maker's Mark, Wild Turkey. Because I respect the turkey, but man,
I'm with Phil on
like,
that one.
yeah, there's some amazing stuff from those other two places.
I'm a big turkey fan. I never used to be as much until like Tony's kind of
Almost took a
forced
drink,
it down
just
my
like-
throat a few times. But now I often will just go grab Turkey 101.
It's just-
It's a cheap, great option. to just sip on.
To
Like,
me, it's right up there. Like
I drink it all the time now.
Wild Turkey 101 is right up there with Old Granddad 140.
I even like the
terms of
rye.
budget,
The
right,
101
guys?
rye is even good.
Yeah.
For 12
It is,
years,
it's
I should
delicious.
be getting a lot more oak on the
Yeah.
nose. Instead, it's just a lot of caramel.
It's very sweet.
Caramel, little chocolate, and almost like
Some sugar of some
a
kind.
citrus or
It's
fruit
orange.
or is it orange?
It's orange. It's an orange citrus.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
It's like a chocolate orange, like you get at fucking Christmas time, literally. Oh my god, that's exactly what it is.
oh my god, yeah.
It's the tinfoil chocolate orange.
What?
Gentlemen,
This does not smell like.
all for one,
It smells
one
delicious.
for all. Slanjava.
And that's what it fucking tastes like. Holy shit.
Ooh, daddy.
Oh my
It
god.
drinks like it's exactly at 101 proof.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is great.
That's precise.
Like, it doesn't cut or increase the proof at all from what you know from 101, but all the
Oh
new
my
flavors
God.
kind of
Nose-
dance around it.
Nose to palate, you
Holy
get
shit.
exactly
Yeah,
what
it
you
is
think
a
you're gonna
one-to-one,
get.
which is
That's
rare.
spot on nose to palate.
Like,
That
everything
is
we just described,
great.
Chocolate
all comes
orange.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
a lot
god.
of caramel.
look, caramel and a little bit of spice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there is some spice there, but not much.
I'm just so happy.
That is delicious.
Oh my god.
Why isn't this more readily available?
I don't know why they would hide this.
Because the Japanese apparently have been hogging it all for themselves because this is exclusive
This is
to
perfect.
the travel market of people who are coming to and fro in Japan.
If you take all the qualities of the standard Wild Turkey 101, the people are like, oh, it's a little too harsh for my taste. It's a little too uncut, a little too unfiltered.
No, this is great.
This takes all of that and throws it out the window. This is perfection in a bottle. Holy shit.
So on the back here, born from the father and son distilling genius of Jimmy and
my
Eddie
God.
Russell, Wild Turkey's 12-year-old distillers reserve is
Oh my God.
Kentucky straight bourbon of the highest character. This special release has been carefully selected from the distiller's favorite reserve, barreled at a lower proof, and slowly matured to create a bourbon of exceptional quality, with notes of vanilla, rich caramel, hints of spice, and a long chocolate orange finish.
Motherfucker.
Wild Turkey 12-year is a distiller's reserve is a showcase of the world-renowned craftsmanship of Jimmy and Eddie Russell and brilliantly reveals the bold and distinctive character of Wild Turkey bourbon. Drink responsibly.
I would seek this out 10 times out of 10 for twice the price over a
This is great.
over a Pappy Van Winkle 10-year or a lot of the other lower end fucking unicorn bot. Like, this is hands down better. The quality is here
It's there.
tenfold. It's not
This
even
is the
in
best
question.
drink we've had tonight.
Hands down.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
Yeah.
There's no, I
It's-
can't undersell. I can't
and it's
oversell
basic.
this enough.
Like,
Yeah, it's approachable, but
Yeah.
quality.
yeah.
This
Like,
is whiskey masterclass at its finest. Like, this is how you do whiskey.
Almost like the Russells kind of know what they're doing.
yeah.
the Russells
Like they've done it
know
once or
what the
twice.
fuck they're doing. This is amazing. I was blown away when I saw it. Now I'm even more blown away now. Finally drinking it. This is
Well,
the elixir of the gods, folks.
shall we get into the fruits
Oh, yeah, I
of
guess-
our labor here?
So,
Oh my
for those
god.
who don't know, here at the K.O.E Nation, we grade on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil.
Holy shit.
0 meaning pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. So, we're going to grade this on a couple of scales. One is a Wild Turkey product, as a bourbon, as a whiskey, as a cask-aged spirit, it's shelving, and for those new to the show, the secret 6th question. So, Tony, it's fair to say you've tried a couple of Wild Turkey products in your day?
I've yet to find a Wild Turkey product I don't like. Yeah.
That's saying something. On a 5-star scale, how would you rate Wild Turkey, 12-year 101.
On a 5-star scale, how would I rate Wild Turkey 101 12-year?
Yes.
5. Count them 5. 5 stars. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best Wild Turkey product I've had. And I mean, this is including the rye, this is including the bourbon, Russell's or turkey, doesn't matter. This is so drinkable, approachable, smooth, delicious, sweet, cascading, all the endearing properties you want. And it's all wrapped up in a beautiful package at the perfect proof for bourbon. This is perfection. This is magnificent.
I can't really add or subtract anything to that. Chicken, I was going to just second that and give it 5.
So I'm gonna have to go 5.
5 is
sure.
a Wild Turkey.
5 as a Wild Turkey. Now we're going to get into some more fair metrics here.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like, judging William LaRue Weller as a Buffalo Trace release. So, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But, all right. Now, as a bourbon, putting this up against all the bourbons and all creation. Tony, I'm going to let you open this one up again.
This is a well-respected distillery. This is 101 proof. This is as bourbon as it gets. It's 12 years. There's literally nothing to talk about in terms of it not meeting expectations.
True.
5. As a bourbon.
Chicken, as a bourbon.
I'm not gonna slap the wall,
Okay.
but I'm gonna come goddamn close to slapping the wall. For what Tony said there, like this, if it would, like, I don't want to knock it because it's not readily available, but goddamn if it was readily available. I'm gonna go 4.75 because I think there's just like 2 out there that I prefer over this, and and they're not
But
readily
enough
available.
about George T. Stagg and William LaRue Weller.
There you go. But they're not readily available either. So
Yeah, those are the only bottles I can think of off the top of my head that I'm like, yeah, I'd take those.
And
over
I'm
this.
saying this is a proof snob. This is the perfect
right.
proof for the
I love
bourbon
it.
that's in the
Well,
bottle.
it's
I
also the
love
perfect
this.
proof for your personal palate.
It is.
I'm gonna agree with Chickens and give it 4.75 as a bourbon. It's really good, but there's only those high ascendant bourbons and probably a couple of things from
I would
Turkey.
love to put this against a George T. Stagg, Lou Weller, and a Blind Flight.
I think we could. I think we
Chicken,
should.
I think such things can be arranged. Chickens.
Nothing but fucking brilliance
Yes.
over here.
Yes. So we'll see about that in the future, folks. I was just wondering, golly, what am I gonna do with the rest of that George T. Stagg? Shucks.
Hate to just, drink it.
Tony,
Right.
whiskey is not about fun. Whiskey is about reviewing it, okay?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this, so.
Yeah, I'm learning. It's not about drinking.
Exactly. Folks, this is science. This is sacrifices that we make for you, okay? Not all heroes wear capes. You're welcome.
Okay, so as a bourbon and as a Wild Turkey as a bourbon, what are we moving on to next?
Whiskey now?
Whiskey. Chicken, I'm gonna let you open this one up as a whiskey.
As a whiskey, I don't know what you need more from this as a whiskey. Like, this has it all. It's very approachable. It's damn near perfect.
Yeah. Like, don't even come out with a 13 year.
No!
Just, like, this is
I
it.
don't
That's all we
think
need.
I don't think I've said this about a whiskey in general yet, but as like the whiskey category, I think this might be my favorite 5.
Tony?
There's sweet, there's heat, there's proof, there's distillery. Again, there's nothing to detract from this other than the fact that it's almost impossible to fucking come by, which again, you guys went above and beyond here. This is this is distilling
as an art form.
as an art form. Like, this is, there's nothing to not like here. Sweet, heat, whiskey.
What I
5.
Okay. All those things being said, I'm going to agree with everything you guys said, and I'm going to add something here. It's something you didn't even think about because you, like, it's almost sacrilege to even think about it, but cocktailing. With this, like, I get it.
Oh, no, you
But
could.
you could. That's the beauty of it.
That's what I'm saying, is, like, everything you could cocktail a whiskey with, and even something, like, this is going to sound like sacrilege, don't do this, but, like,
It's your whiskey. You do what you want,
You
people.
could,
But don't.
You could mix this with orange juice, and it would still be tremendous.
That's
I don't
the
ever
beauty of
recommend making that cocktail ever under any circumstances.
No.
With any whiskey, but this one you could even do just basic things like that. It
There's
would be
some
spectacular.
asshole going, Phil K.O.E told me to.
This may literally be one of the.
No, he's gonna try it, and he's gonna be like,
Damn, he's
"Fuck,
right.
that is pretty fucking good, man."
I know I'm fanboying out here, but like,
No,
literally, this is one of the best base spirits
Yeah.
for a cocktail that you could possibly hope for. Literally, like you said, orange juice would work with this.
Coke,
Anything.
root beer.
You shouldn't.
So that's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars as a whiskey.
Yeah.
Because there's so few things in the wide world of whiskey that could swing with this. And we kind of mentioned them a little earlier. In the wide world of whiskey, there's a few scotches. A few. There's a handful of Irish whiskeys. Maybe 2 Canadian whiskeys that could even swing in this weight class. Okay? Like,
True.
It's very slim. So this is kind of like, this is the 1% of whiskey.
Anybody need more? Because I do.
I'm probably good for a minute.
Yes,
Anyways,
Daddy.
Chicken's like, I'll
Hell
you know,
yeah,
since you're
Daddy.
topping off, and since it's my last drink of the night, this will be, Tony spilled a few, he, like, licks it up. Okay, Tony's like,
We are not editing that out.
No.
no.
Look me in the eye as you do it.
So, as a cask-aged spirit, Tony G, actually, let me start this
Yeah,
one
you
off.
start.
There's so many amazing cask-aged spirits, but this one, except because we know so well what Wild Turkey 101 is. It's great, nice, lovely, approachable product for not a lot of money.
Yeah.
This demonstrates what a cask can actually do if done right, because the Russell family in America is one of the few last families that you can trust their distilling product. Now, all the other big like Maker's Mark used to be a family company. Now it's a major conglomeration. There's more than one hand. There's more than one chef in the kitchen, if you will. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying Maker's Mark is a different way. Wild Turkey is kind of the last way of how the great American business used to be. Okay? I'm father, and I'm passing this business down to my son. My son learned everything there is to know from me, and he's going to take care of it. And so this is, like, this was Father Russell at the peak of his career was when this was barreled. Okay?
Yeah.
And son Russell, this represents his time of learning all the tricks of the trade. So this is amazing. So I'm going to have to give, I have no choice but to give this 5 stars.
Chicken.
I cannot find a reason to knock it down. This is ascended. This is beautiful stuff. 5.
Tony G, I
I,
think I know what he's going to do here.
I gave it 5 as a wild turkey. I gave it 5 as a bourbon. I gave it 5 as a whiskey. And now we're talking about casking.
Yeah, Cascade Spirit.
Gee, I wonder where you're gonna go.
I'm just saying it's
think
101
2.5.
proof. I'm on the record as saying 101 proof is.
Tony, it's okay.
Essentially-
It's time to shit on it.
You're right. Okay, I got to be fair.
Let your criticisms fly.
I got to be fair. I've been on the record as saying 101 proof is basically like one of the most perfect proofs you can get for bourbon. In fact, maybe whiskey in general. The Russell Distillery, just magnificent stuff. The sweets, the heats, the spice, the elegance of this, the 12-year age statement, the presentation, for God's sake. But let's be frank, there's something you're forgetting here. No, there's not. Fuck this. Five goddamn stars. A perfect 20 points across the 4 scales of 5 stars. Wild Turkey 12-year bourbon is officially the greatest bourbon I've ever had.
Damn, bro.
And I might be fanboying out a little bit, but Jesus, holy shit. This is perfection in a glass. I'm not kidding. You can up the proof. You don't have to. This profile, this age statement, that proof, everything about this is exact. They didn't do 11. They didn't do 13. They didn't up. They didn't down the proof. They knew exactly what they were doing. They hit the nail on the head blindfolded with this. This is exactly what it needed to be, and it's perfect.
Alrighty. Tony enjoys. I think he's a fan.
A little bit.
I think this is the highest.
That is perfection.
This is Tony's highest rated.
Hands down, and it's not even close.
This is pretty close to my highest.
This is
rating as well.
hands down.
Like, I can only think of a handful that I would put above it.
This is
and
incredible.
There's not many. So, well done.
I'm
Now,
blown away.
Tony, here's the thing. This would be an excellent entrant into next year's bourbon tournament, or the 2024 bourbon tournament, whenever
Yes.
this gets uploaded. The biggest problem is, will this bottle be able to survive that long?
Yes, it will, because
Apparently, we need to start filming in January.
no, this is something that others do need to taste. I promise.
I think this is
this
more
will
about-
be sparingly. I
Tony
promise.
wants to prove to the world that turkey does belong at that upper echelon.
Wild turkey definitely
This
does have a stigma.
This could do it.
Honestly, if this doesn't win, I will probably cry.
Yeah, yeah. And considering
This is
like,
incredible.
This
This is a Final Four.
yeah.
It has to be.
I think you might be
has
onto
to be.
something there. So now we move on to this is almost a silly question, but the shelving. Let's just on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'll make a new shelf on the side wall to put this bottle on.
Like a hidden door.
No, just like one that
To
is,
display it
yeah,
proudly.
like where Rick and Morty are. I'm gonna have a floating shelf to put my best bottles on, and this.
Oh,
will be-
like where I put Phil's gin.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So basically, it's a shelf that so when the kids get a little older, they know absolutely do not rip off from this shelf, or else you're gonna have to get yourself an apartment.
This one would go in the safe. This one would, yeah. This is
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Yeah, it's top shelf.
And the beauty of this to me is the fact that this is not extremely far removed from standard Wild Turkey 101.
It's 101 perfected.
Yeah, it's you take your base recipe, and mind you, the standard is the 86 proof, which is watered down 101. I get why you make it, but you don't need to. And then you took that and you perfected it and you made it almost unavailable. Why would you do that to people in America where you make this?
and they send it to another place.
Fuck are you doing?
So
Tell me.
overall, 2 stars.
Give it to us now. Because this is pretty much all I would buy.
Yeah.
I would have 20 bottles of this.
Yeah,
He's
this
not
would-
wrong.
This would be his Blanton's.
This is all I would buy.
He'd be like, hey, there's been a run of these where the tea in
Yeah.
Kentucky is a little splotched, so I'm going to collect as many of those as I can. Now,
You can even do fun quarts.
now here
Yeah.
is the
Put
secret
turkey quarts.
6th question.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was brilliant.
I like
I
that.
put a turkey on it just to fuck
Yeah.
with buffalo trays. But all right, the secret 6th question is: when this bottle runs empty, will you seek another? I paid $220 USD for this bottle. It's a lot of scratch.
No, that makes sense. And yeah, no, that's, yeah.
You would?
I pretty much, if I don't have a bottle of this now,
You want to cry?
I'm gonna be like Rambo First Blood trying to get one.
Fair. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Chicken.
After having tried it, yes, damn right.
Oh
Prior
my
to
God.
trying it, I would get hesitations for that kind of dough where some people might not pull the trigger on it because that's the last scratch for something you don't know. But now that trying it, and it delivers exactly like it says it's going to.
The reason I got it is because I knew, like, for Tony, he was gonna freak out. And
Yeah.
it was the best. Like,
It's going to be worth it for.
and like now, Tony, I think we can still do the tournament if it's down to the turkey feet.
I promise
So-
I'm gonna be like very, very.
But like
yeah.
obviously, like Super Bowl Sunday and such, you probably.
I still
gonna
have some
to-
Glenfiddich 21 year, barely.
I was about to say you do have some pretty good bourbon over
I
there.
like to hold on.
I was about to say
I
chicken.
hate to finish a bottle.
Like he is running out over there. He might have
It's
to get it
starting to
just really quick.
overseep on the shelf, but yeah.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, this review of Wild Turkey 12 Year has been ascendant. And gentlemen, and all you folks at home, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us here at the K.O.E. Nation for this very special, and for me anyways, long anticipated spirits review of Wild Turkey 101, aged 12 years. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes it the podcast hour, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, one damn handsome man if I do say so myself, Phil K.O.E. And you can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. Yes, folks, that is K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter. God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E. Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. Raise a glass to yourselves, and I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E. Nation. Tony, Chicken, take it away.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, this was fantastic. Look forward to the next one. Appreciate you. Love you. Tony.
The greatest bourbon ever. Ever. Forever.
Here.
Bring it to fucking America!
The ultimate bourbon from
Of
the
ultimate destiny.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum,
Peace,
bum,
y'all.
bum, 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 bum.